Gorgeous, it's Emma McCann here. Welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about a topic or a practice, a question really, that revolutionised my life. So growing up, I had always been asked when I was upset, what can I do? And a few years ago, a friend of mine, in a moment of my distress, said to me, what do you need? And it blew me away, completely blew me away. For one, I'd never been asked the question before. I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, what do you mean? What do I need? I wasn't even aware at that point in time that I really had needs. And so her question really shocked me and really got me at the core of my being, because I couldn't answer. Because all I could do was process the question. I didn't know. The only thing I could say to her was, I don't know. And the next time she asked me, I knew what she meant. She was asking me what I needed. She wasn't assuming that there was something that I needed. And she wasn't assuming that that thing was deliverable by another person. She wasn't assuming that that other person could be her. That I wanted her to do something for me. And that question, what can I do, is all of that. That question is, you've got a problem, I can help you fix it. And actually, most of the time, we can't. Maybe we can provide some ancillary support, make a meal, take the kids, put a load of washing on, depending on what the thing is, give a hug, just be a listening ear is quite often the thing that we need the most. Most of us don't want another person to actually fix our problems or give us advice. We just want to feel heard. And asking the question of what do you need instead of what can I do, it really empowers the person that you're asking the question of, because it's allowing them to be the master of what's happening for them. It's allowing them to say, actually, this is what I need. And I know when I've asked other people that question for the first time and they haven't been in touch with themselves as a person with needs, the question has equally thrown them. We just don't know how to answer the question because we don't even know how to process the question when we're not used to being asked that. But it's not my place to have ownership over somebody else's problem. So I never ask, what can I do anymore? Because I'm always conscious to ask, what do you need? Allowing that person to decide for themselves what it is that they most need. Allowing that person to decide whether it's anything that somebody else could do. For me, what do you need? Most of the time it'd be a hot bath or a walk around the block or 5 minutes with a freshly made hot cup of tea by myself without my children. Somebody else might sit with my kids for 5 minutes to facilitate that hot cup of tea for me. But they can't fix whatever it is that I'm upset about or really change that. So what do you need allows me to be the master. It allows the person you're asking the question of to be the master of our own destiny, of our own needs. It doesn't assume that you're the person that can step in and give that person what they need. It doesn't assume that there's a problem that you can fix. It allows that person to choose what's right for them. So just catch yourself next time you're sitting with somebody who's, not in a great way, not having a great day, and you go to ask them, what can I do? Change your question and ask them, what do you need? And just see how different that answer is. It might change from, having to, what can you do? Well, nothing, but you want to do something for me, so maybe I should find something. Or, to processing your question and your need to help that person, to taking yourself completely out of the picture and just making it about them. You have no need here. You're supporting someone else. You're holding space for someone else. That person has the need. Allow them to have it. Take yourself out of the picture. Take your ego out of the picture. Let them decide what they need by asking them, what do you need? And not, what can I do? Good luck with it. I'd really love to know how you go and whether it changes things. Even just asking yourself in moments of difficulty and seeing how it sits with you when you ask yourself, what do I need in this moment, is really good practice for asking other people, but also setting yourself up to be a really great inner parent and a really great parent to your inner child. Just coming into that place where you're your own primary supporter, your own primary carer, which is of course what we all ultimately need to be. It needs to come from within, from our higher self perhaps, and sure, our source. But if we're looking for it in external sources all the time, such as other people, then really we're always going to be disappointed. But sometimes we really need to train ourselves to be that for ourselves. So also ask yourself that question. And yeah, I'd really love to know how you go with it, what changes that makes for you. And I'm so grateful, so grateful to my friend that asked me that day. As much as it threw me on that day, I just have so much gratitude for how that has changed the way that I sit with people and hold space with them. Thanks, beautiful. Have an amazing day. Bye.